should remember. Sex is defined by one thing and one thing only: you. Maybe that's being fingered for the first time. Maybe it's having anal sex. Maybe it's having your first orgasm. Maybe it's masturbating for the first time, or when you enthusiastically consent to sex. That's the beauty of your sexual journey. You're in charge, and you can figure it out on your own terms. Choosing to have sex, when, what kind, where, who with, is something that only you get to define.
Okay, now it's my motherfucking turn. This is some fucked up ass shit right here. This is fucked up. Why the fuck they got this evil ass? And look who they put. Look who they put to the front, man. Look who they put to the forefront. They put, man, this shit, man, let me get started.
Virginity. What is it? And what's the big deal about losing it?
The big deal about losing your virginity is it's to keep your value. It's to keep the woman's value. The tokens of virginity. Have you ever heard of that? This don't make no sense. Look who they got right here representing this topic. Look who they got screaming this shit from the mountaintops. Look who they got. Probably, man, oh my God, I wanted to say something, but you know what? Something said X, don't say it. Just don't say it. Boy, cause my mouth is like a sword, boy, cause this don't make no damn sense, man. The importance of virginity is a woman's value. Why would you want young women to give that up at a young age in middle school? This lady is standing in a middle school. This is fucking crazy right here, dog. This is pure evil talking through this lady right here. And obviously, she probably been going through some shit in her childhood for her to even agree to do some shit like this. This shit is bananas, man.
Let me cut to the chase. Virginity is a completely made up concept.
It's completely made up, right? Yeah, fucking right. See, yeah, fucking right. It's not made up. That was ordained by the Most High. It's a reason why he gave women virginity. Because it's something special that they could behold. Something that their value could increase over time if they're married. So you're basically telling young girls to go out here and just give yourself up. It's up to you. You know, don't be pressured by this word virginity because people are just trying to shame you and make this shit make sense. And this is a grown ass woman telling, excuse me, y'all, telling kids this shit. These are kids, man. These are kids. What the hell is going on here, man? We definitely in the last days, man.
Term that was created simply to control and shame people, mainly women.
Mainly women. Look how she look. Bruh, you need to jump your ass on a treadmill some goddamn well. You need to worry about your motherfucking your health. That's what you need to worry about. Worry about your weight intake. Because you worrying about the wrong goddamn thing. You trying to teach these young girls to be fucking harlots out here. I just did a video about harlots. And look at this shit. I ran across this video in Ringo's broadcast. Shouts out to Ringo. Ringo TV reactions. Y'all go subscribe to that. Fire content over there. But anyway, man, this don't make no sense. I was in his broadcast. And I ran across this and he was talking about this and I'm like, I was mad. I actually got mad. And it really takes a lot to get me like really upset, you know? And that shit got me mad. I'm looking at this and I'm like, I can't believe this. Who is this woman? Who paid her? What type of agenda y'all trying to roll out in 2024? And like for real, like what's the whole gist of this? What are y'all trying to do? This is evil, man. This is fucking evil. This is evil, man. Like I'm kind of stumbled for words, man. It's a lot of shit I want to say, really, You know I said disclaimer, but then the other side of me saying still X, keep it tight. You know what I'm saying? Don't go off the rails. Cause I know my mouth, man. This is crazy right here, man. You're telling little girls to say fuck their virginity, go out here and do what the hell you want to do.
A virgin is someone who's never had sex, but it's not as simple as it seems. For one thing, medically, virginity isn't a real thing. In some cultures, people place a lot of importance on the hymen, a thin, fleshy tissue located at the opening of your vagina, as a marker of virginity. But the status of your hymen doesn't actually mean anything. That's because having penis and vagina sex is not the only way a hymen can stretch open. It can happen by putting something in your vagina like a tampon or a finger, riding a bike, or doing sports. So you can't tell if someone's had sex by the way their hymen looks or feels.
That is fucking stupid. That just sounds stupid. Like make that make sense. Think about what you just said. You can break your hymen by riding a fucking bicycle. So a woman could put on some jeans or whatever and jump on a bicycle and have a ride around the park. She gonna break her hymen. So when she do get ready to have sex, the dude gonna look down and then be like, oh yeah, your hymen broke because you rode a bicycle. So yeah, you're not a virgin. Like does any of that what I just said make fucking sense? This is crazy, man. They trying to make it make sense, but it don't make no fucking sense.
Another reason the idea of virginity is complete nonsense is that sex means different things to different people. Generally speaking, society tends to define sex in a very narrow way: penetration, penis into vagina. But where does that definition leave queer people? Or folks who can't or don't have penis?
You heard what you see that? You see, but you look at her facial expression when she said queer people. Look what she said that. You see, I'm telling you, man, it's an agenda behind this shit, bro. It's an agenda behind this. But hold up, let me see her face. Oh, when she said that. Look at her face.
Away, penetration, penis into vagina. But where does that definition leave queer people? Or folks who can't or don't.
See, you see that pause? Look how she looked at the camera. But was that a little queer people? Did she look like, yeah, So I'm guessing this lady is queer. It's allegedly, but I'm guessing from my discernment, I'm guessing this lady is gay. This lady is gay. So let's retract. She's gay and she's teaching our young women to say fuck your virginity, go out there and do what the fuck you want to do. Y'all don't see the agenda, man? This is an evil ass play being played, man. This is an evil play.
Don't have penis and vagina sex and choose to have oral, anal, or another type of sex.
See, come on, man. No, we're not teaching kids that shit. No, bro. No. We're not sitting in fucking class talking about you can have, well, there's other ways for penetration. You can have oral, you can have anal, you can, what? You're telling kids this shit. Bruh, dog. Bruh, man, if y'all got kids in public school, y'all need to yank y'all kids out them motherfuckers. Straight up, man. Straight the fuck up. Take them out them schools. Them schools ain't, dog, I'm telling you, bro, this is what's going on in their curriculums. Here we are, us as parents working and doing this and that, while our kids at school being taught this shit. Really?
Said. And not everyone's first sexual experience is consensual, meaning that they were forced or pressured into having sex. There is also a double standard on who carries the burden of virginity. Society puts pressure on men for not having sex at the exact same time they shame women for having it. Make it make sense.
I'm gonna make it make sense right now. Because men, we plant seeds, and women are child barriers. They they carry children. So with that concept right there alone, it makes sense that women should be more conservative than men. Dummy. Does that make sense to you right there? Let me say that shit again. Women are childbearers. They carry children. Men, we plant seeds. So by that logic alone, not even going deeper than that, women gotta be more conservative than men. So that would make sense right there. You see how that makes sense right there? That makes perfect sense, right? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. That's my alarm. I'm so sorry, but we know we raw and uncut over here. We unscripted over here. But anyway, again, my fault about that. But yeah, that makes perfect sense right there, what I just said. Because obviously your mama failed you. Your fucking mammy failed you. She failed the fuck out of you. You need to go to your mama and say, Mama, you failed me. You fucking failed me because I don't know nothing out here. And I'm out here misleading kids out here. And I'm going to earn my place in the lake of fire. Because that's what's going to fucking happen. That's what you're doing right now. You're earning your stripes in the lake of fire right now. Because what you're doing is dead ass wrong.
Either way, shame has no place in someone's personal decisions about sex. It's time to throw away the notion of losing your virginity. What if instead of losing something, we reframe it as gaining? Because the truth...
Well, we're going to reframe the sky as the ground and the ground is the sky. How about that? We're going to do it like that. We're going to reframe shit. We no longer going to look up and say that's the sky, and we no longer going to look down and say that's the ground. We're going to look up and say that's the ground, and we're going to look down and say that's the sky. Does that make sense right there? That's how we're going to reframe shit now? How a young woman going to gain by fucking different niggas at a young age, getting fingered and analed and all this shit by different niggas? How the hell they going to gain? Gain in what? They going to gain a disease. They going to gain a lifestyle of fucking pain and misery. That's it. But let's continue, man, because I'm over my time already. I'm kind of done talking about this shit.
Is when we make our own decision to become sexually active, we aren't setting ourselves up to lose anything at all. We hope we are gaining things like intimacy, self-insight, pleasure, and empowerment. All of these myths around sex and virginity can be so hurtful and overwhelming. But here's the one truth you should remember. Sex is defined by one thing and one thing only: you. Maybe that's being fingered for the first time.
Oh, Lord. That was so distasteful. That was so... Dog, that is cringing right there. Fingering? Really? Dog, that is cringing. Dog, Sam, should I finish this shit or should I just end this shit right here? Because this shit got me fucking mad, dog. I'm glad, thank the Lord, I got all boys. Dog, this shit crazy out here, man.
Maybe it's having anal sex. Maybe it's having your first orgasm.
And she telling kids this shit. Now, middle school kids, she telling this shit to. Fingering, anal sex, and orgasms and shit. This motherfucker right here. This motherfucker right here saying this.
Maybe it's masturbating for the first time, or when you enthusiastically consent to sex. That's the beauty of your sexual journey.
Hey, to all the parents in here, to all the parents in here. That list that she just showed, what's that she named and she ran down? You see that list right there? Fingering, anal sex, orgasm, and masturbation. Let me ask you this question. Do you feel comfortable of her teaching your kids about this or yourself? Would you rather teach your kids about that list over there, or would you let a woman like her teach your kids about that list over there? I'll let you be a judge of that. And with that being said, I'm done with this shit, man. You know, I'm really done with this. I'm fucking heated. Like, man, if you got kids in these schools, pull them out. Teach your own goddamn kids. It's not hard. It is not hard, man. Create you a curriculum for them kids and teach it to them the right way, man. Because this shit is ridiculous, man. That's the devil right there. Nobody can tell me anything. That's the devil right there. Oh, goddamn, boy. Anyway, man, more content coming through. This your boy XV came through with another episode of the Xvision Files, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Y'all be blessed.
Got the bro, I heard the big got him. That 8 flowing the gun, got on the yellow band. About to give mama a stroke. Don't need a ambulance, baby mama.